Hello there AppSpy viewers, my name's Peter and I've got a hands-on video for you this time. It's with Fotonica. And, you know what, I'm just going to leave you in silence for a little bit and let you watch the visuals of the game. It's kind of breathtaking, right? Like, it's kind of absolutely beautiful. So this is Fotonica, and it is probably the best looking video game that I've played this year. Absolutely stunning. It looks like it has come straight out of a design document that was made in the 1980s when they thought that this would be the future, and then it was long forgotten, and then somebody's blown the dust off of the design doc and gone, you know what, let's make this for iPhone, let's do it. Look at this, the wireframe model of the hands, first person view, rushing towards this geometry. It is absolute poetry in motion. A weird futuristic poetry with like far too many X's and Z's in it and not enough vowels. So it's absolutely stunning. The soundtrack is pretty cool too. It's got all sorts of different composers in here, but they've just announced that a composer called Bion, who I believe worked on some of the Pixel Junk games, has provided a couple of tunes as well. But it's ethereal and weird and electronic and gorgeous. Absolutely superb. In terms of presentation then, I'm absolutely blown away, and I think you probably are already as well. In terms of gameplay, it's an auto runner. You know, this is an auto runner, and it's okay that it's an auto runner, and it's okay in itself thinking that it's an auto runner, and it's okay if you want another auto runner. And this, for an auto runner, is pretty good, and it's certainly one of the prettiest auto runners I've ever seen. But you know what? It's an auto runner. I don't know if I can say that word enough. Auto runner. You know, you're moving forward, first person. You are tapping and holding on the screen. That makes you run really quickly. You release it to jump, and if you tap and hold the screen again, then not only will you be running when you land, but you also land a lot faster. But yeah, I mean, you know, if you want a 3D auto runner, you are well catered for. So that's the endless mode. It's pretty cool. There's a kind of difficulty in it, and I'm not sure if it's a bug or if it's a difficulty. I'm pretty sure it's a difficulty thing, whereby sometimes you'll jump and you'll smack your head into the side of a platform, and you'll think, like, shouldn't I have made that, or shouldn't it have like flagged up that I wasn't going to make that in time? I don't know. There's something in it where I kind of sometimes I feel like I've done everything right and I still smack into the side of the platform, but then that's probably me experiencing quite a lot of sour grapes because I'm not very good at this. This is the arcade mode. This is a collection of stages that's kind of designed to test how good you are at the things that it's requiring you to do. So there's an end to these. This isn't an endless mode or anything like that. You just got to keep going and going and going and going and going and going and going until you get to the end. And when you do, you feel like a bit of a champion. And each of these stages has a different visual look to it. Ah, goodness. And a different kind of weird, creepy, I would say creepy, soundtrack going on as well. And I think, obviously, the endless mode is the one that you're going to get the most life out of, you know, simply by it being endless, but also because it's got great leader support, it's got video replay built in with every play and all of that good stuff, so you can show off to your mates how well you've done. And yeah, you know, chasing high scores is great, right? Like, that's probably what you're after. But this arcade stuff does provide a different kind of an experience. There's also split-screen multiplayer as well. So if you're stuck for something to do in the car and you're like, oh, do you want to play a multiplayer iOS game? Yeah, I do, but I don't have any of your games, mate. Oh no. Then you can play split-screen multiplayer whereby there's just two runners on screen and you race until the end to see who wins. So that's pretty cool as well. It's a premium release, Fotonica. It's going to set you back $2.99 when it comes out globally this Thursday, the 11th, I want to say? Yeah, Thursday the 11th of September. And I think it's pretty cool. I'm really, really keen to know what you think of the visuals. I think that it is absolutely stunning. But yeah, I'd be really interested to know what you, the AppsBuy community, have to think about how this thing looks. Do you think it looks old? Because I think some people are going to think this looks really old, like old school, but I think this looks class. So yeah, do let me know in the comments, and I'll speak to you all very soon. This is Peter with AppsBuy.com. We review, you decide.